All right, we're living the American dream, going from Houston to New Orleans. And how do you do that best?
Bus.
Of course, bus. We are going Greyhound.
See you there.
Here we go. That's about as good as can get the drive from Houston to New Orleans. We just found out something really, really cool, which is lemonade with 0% juice. 10 minutes ago, we just checked into the hotel here in New Orleans and we're ready to hit the party.
Well, in 2 minutes.
Almost ready. And here we are at the Maple Leaf bar. My friend Justin told us to come here, so let's check it out. Last night we went out and it was a lot of fun. The downside of that was that today it's after 12 o'clock when we were finally ready to hit the city center. And so we wanted to name this vlog, 24 hours what to do in New Orleans. We want to rename it into 24 hours what not to do in New Orleans. This is how not to do it. Don't get caught up in the rain.
Car and umbrella.
And if you don't have an umbrella, you can do it like us. Stand under Wendy's or walk 5 blocks in this rain to buy an umbrella.
And we made it. Where we are.
We did decide this is gonna be a vlog about what not to do when traveling in New Orleans. And Gloria has something to tell you.
Well, don't wear makeup when it's raining. Are you really doing a video?
So what you also shouldn't do is stay in the car, in the streetcar, because it's going back. So luckily the conductor told us to leave. Not because we smelled bad. All right, and here we are.
Where? We don't know because we don't even know the stop. But we'll find out.
I think we're in the French Quarter though. Apparently, French Quarter is where you want to be. Definitely, you want to be in the French Quarter.
Even if it's raining.
So everybody is really fun and friendly in here with the, really, really nice vibe actually. You feel it everywhere on the street. With one exception, and that's right here behind me. Foot Locker, do not go there. They are super unfriendly. Do not go there. And by the way, they don't sell umbrellas either. Don't get killed on the road. Just happened.
Look what I found.
That's bigger than your head.
Yes, it is. We just bought this umbrella. And guess what? It's not raining
Watch out!
anymore. It's crazy. I'm just going here.
Okay.
You scare me.
Don't get killed in New Orleans, by the way. But yeah, and we just bought this beer here. Not as big as the other one, but still big. And we asked, you don't have to ask, it's possible to run around with beer in
And what
public.
did she say?
In New Orleans,
You can do whatever you feel like.
you can do whatever you feel like. So that's what we're gonna do now. Okay, so we just went from back there, around 20 meters to here, ready to drink, and Gloria says,
First things first.
first things first.
And what is that?
Anybody knows what that is, let us know down here in the comments.
Wipe away your sins.
Okay. After sex towel. I like it because slut. Or also fatty petty. So the cool thing about this place is it's huge, enormous. You can find a lot of things here and you're allowed to drink.
finally, after the sex shop, we get to see the city.
One thing is true about Bourbon Street, which is it's super long, stretches all the way. Like, there's bars and restaurants everywhere. There's bars and restaurants everywhere here in Bourbon Street. There's bars and restaurants everywhere.
So, which one do you think is me? No? So this is about voodoo, and they do readings inside.
Okay.
So let's go and check it
Like,
out.
one thing to know about New Orleans is everything is about voodoo and black magic.
So after the reading, I cannot tell you what they said.
No? What did they say?
I can't tell you. Sorry.
Come on, tell me!
No. Sorry. Let's enjoy the holidays.
So it's pretty quiet from here onwards somewhere. I don't know even where exactly, but it's still Bourbon Street. It's huge. We probably went, what, 2 kilometers?
Yeah, around 2.
Yeah. Maybe not 2. Maybe 1.
Maybe 1.5.
Yeah, but it felt long. And now it's quite quiet here on a Tuesday. A rainy Tuesday. Everything is empty. No surprise. So we're gonna find the place with the least bit of emptiness and check it out. Our first cigar. So there's a lot of cigar places here. This one, highly recommended. How's it called? Crescent City Cigars.
You have done in front of it.
So we just had a really nice conversation with this dude, veteran from Vietnam War, in the cigar place, and he told us about the story about Cathedral, which basically is, he told us how, you know, this everybody came back together and everybody helped each other. They made food. Random people made food and gave it to everybody.
French Quarter restaurants, the chefs were just cooking for everyone.
They were cooking for everyone. The police didn't arrest anybody who would steal food from the supermarket. But
If you wanted to steal a TV,
that was a different story. And he had a lot of stories. If you wanna talk to him, I'm sure he's gonna be there for a while. He's been there for 45 years. He has a lot of stories. Check him out. I'm gonna post in the description down here. I'm gonna post if there's a link to him, or at least a link to his Google Maps thing. All right, now we are in front of the cathedral. A very nice street here, actually. So if you go down to the right in this cigar place, basically, towards the cathedral, and then right again, very nice place here. And we're gonna check it out now.
when New Orleans was the capital of the Spanish province of Louisiana, Plaza de Armas.
Selfie.
Sorry?
No,
picture together
we're doing a
instead?
video.
Why not?
Sorry.
Thank you. This is a very beautiful place and cathedral. So that is which cathedral is this?
This one? I don't know, this one.
It's the New Orleans Cathedral, we call it. But again, we're gonna put the description of it down here in the comments.
So we were smoking cigars before. He was very cool and he recommended a really good place. A good place where to eat. He knows the chef and it's fresh. So let's go and try it out.
It's called the GW Fin.
You wanna come with us?
Check it out. That's why they get so fat. Somebody just feeding these fat
birds.
fat birds that are everywhere. Look at him. So right next to the Bourbon Street, perpendicular here, is Bienville Street. And in this street, there is GW. What did you just say?
It's very expensive.
Very expensive, really?
Yes.
Let's check it out. Nah.
So we have a deal now.
Tell me about it.
We have 5 minutes to check all the restaurants. because I'm not very convinced about this one.
All right. Thing is, if there's so many things here, if you don't know where to go, you're gonna end up looking for a long time. And so that's why we set ourselves a timer. 5 minutes, here we go. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. How's this one here? Starter. So here, Redfish Grill. We have 1 minute left. Of course, try to find something. We're going here. Yes, they have
We don't
Wi-Fi.
know the places. We go back to the
That's
sex
it.
shop.
Back to the sex shop.
Maybe there is food there.
Oh yeah? I'm not sure if I want to eat there.
Maybe different type
And
of
time
food
is
there.
running out. Nice. Let's check it out. Here we are. Beautiful place called Redfish. And ready to eat the oysters.
And can you believe they have a happy hour for oysters here? Do you want to try? You ready?
How's that?
Delicious.
As number 3 and happy hour cocktails here as well. Great place. Now you're on fire.
I'm on fire with my mango cocktail. Then I have a Mexican crab meat cakes.
And more oysters. So we can definitely recommend both the oysters. And what's this?
I need to double check the name.
Double check the name. This is called double check the name. Another gator bite. Say again now that the video is on.
So I have rights.
Oh, you have rights?
I do. Well, if I have someone taking pictures of me behind where I can't see,
Uh-huh.
I have rights to see what kind of pictures.
Absolutely.
So can you see these pictures, please?
The battery is empty, unfortunately.
So how come there is video and their battery is empty?
This last video available.
Okay, so let's stop the video and let's check out those pictures. So what do you think I'm drinking?
You are drinking Mango Tango.
Nah, I'm not. Of course I am.
She's getting tipsy.
Just getting a bit tipsy. After beer in the street, beer here, cocktail. Well, you understand. Like someone told us today when we arrived,
What was it?
what you got to do, what you feel like.
Oh!
So I feel like drinking now. And more things.
More things?
Yes.
Like
I
what?
can't tell.
Fine. What did you just say?
Nothing. I didn't say a thing.
It was about first things that we did.
Together, or you made me do.
I made you do. Okay. So what was it?
Smoked my first cigar.
Oh yeah. And what else?
I can't say it here.
We are making a list here about first things,
Yeah.
right? Going on with this list. We are at number
5.
top secret. Hey, are you tipsy by now?
Not really.
Me neither. And here we are, it's almost night. We managed to come out just before
And
nightfall.
there is more people around. More.
Starts out here, huh? But what we're gonna do is we check into a hotel really quick and then come back. Nice. So the streetcar behind me costs $3 a day or $1.50 for one ride. So take this $3 a day thing. It's worth it. We're running to catch it, and only I know that doesn't stop, she doesn't open. Let her run. Run! You can get it! Oh no! Try. So yeah, don't run after the streetcar. She did it again. Do not run after the streetcar. Go where it's picking up. Run, we can get it! Because she ran so fast, we managed to get back into the tram. No, just joking. We had to wait because obviously we ran and ran and ran for what?
Wait? Oh,
3 stops?
are you sure you run?
Yeah, I was filming you while you were running, and I had to run to do that.
I thought you were running.
Back to the hotel. Now, this hotel here, Maison Saint Charles, is a very good deal for, and it's very close also to. I really couldn't stress the importance more of not taking naps. You only have 24 hours. You cannot afford to lose another 2 hours. Don't take naps.
And we are back.
Now, one thing to know for all over Texas, but of course especially New Orleans, is that if you saw us yesterday night, 20 hours ago, we were in you had a summer dress and it was very warm. Probably like 10 degrees Celsius more or even more than that, 15. And today we're freezing in our jackets here.
Slightly wet from before.
Now, in many cities you would pay a fortune for those old street cars, like 15, 20 bucks. Here it's 3 for the whole day. And what do you say about the car?
It's cute. And it's old. I like it.
And we are back. Now, one last thing about those street cars. They run 24/7, so if you are having a hotel anywhere on that line, it's really convenient. It took us 9 minutes to get from that hotel we told you to Bourbon, back to Bourbon.
Girls hit you, hallelujah. Everybody, hallelujah. There's a tempo, go. Put your hands in now. Left, 2, 3, 4, get killed. She still can't hear him say, she is Ramsay Randy.
And that's Bourbon by night. Now there's literally live music everywhere here. There. Everywhere. So the biggest mistake you can make in New Orleans is only planning 24 hours, because you're gonna regret it. It's so cool. We just talked about it. I think the best city in the United States that we know of, at least. The perpendicular street, right? Mm-hmm. No, it's the parallel street to Bourbon. It's very quiet and it has a lot of art. There's art in every second place here. So if you're into art, check it out. There's some pretty cool art galleries that are still open at night, and we just had one. And then there's antiquated stuff. French style, a lot of French style here, so check it out. So once again, New Orleans is known for its food. Food is so good here, also for its story with IPA, and we're gonna try this now. It's getting late here, and we are freezing our asses off. We're really freezing them off. So do bring warm clothes. What was it now? January. We are here in January. If you come in winter, bring warm clothes, because it can be very warm. It can be super cold as well. All right, one last kick for tonight, okay?
Yeah, let's go.
We are Ubering out here at 6 in the morning. The tram, as we promised, goes all night long. and we wish we slept a bit more and maybe had a little bit more time to explore. Not majorly more. I mean, how long can you really do party? But maybe 3 days. Hey, if you can, do that, and see you somewhere else. If you like the video, subscribe to this channel and give us a thumbs up. And hey, let us know what is your favorite place in New Orleans, so that when we come back or when somebody else comes here, they also have this in mind. Thank you. See you next time.